Here's Curtis Wilson, a Balmain Junior, second generation Hawk. He's the goal kicker as well. Our referee for this one, Cameron Paddy. 1 versus 2. Anticipation is high. The 2020 Sydney Shield Grand Final. And there's the kickoff. And the Sharks with first use of the football. And this is Mason Pure. 16 on his back. There's Seymour in the tackle from the Hawks. Tackling in numbers, along there with Sulia Kua. So first set of 6 here on Grand Final day. We're live and exclusive. To Horde. Right on the 40. Back from Leisha. Finding for Puliai. And the prop takes it to the halfway line. They're going to chance their arm. Gagan. Last tackle, changeover. Back to the Hawks. With Peter Jolly in the commentary box. As we see now, the Hawks coming forward. Alofipo. He's the wrecking bull. Now to Scolari. Played one game of Canterbury Cup for the Tigers last year. Very strong carrier of the football. So they're 40 metres away from the Sharks line. Good start to the grand final. Back from Wilson. This is McElroy. Very tough. Plays big minutes. Now to Risk. There goes the high one. And taken in goal. As we come back out to the 20-metre line for a tap restart. So a solid opening to this grand final of 2020. 3 minutes gone. The Sharks have posted some big wins during the season, including a 44-16 win over the Helensburgh Tigers and 48-8 over the Magpies in round 9. So they've got plenty of football points in them. Leisha going across field, looking around for support. That was Anderson. Back from Haywood. Along to Pure. So that's the 20 on grand final day for the Sydney Shield. Back from Cryer. He's going to put one over the top. Gagan's flying through. Mistake by both sides, but the referee has called a halt to this one and given a penalty away to the Ryde Eastwood Hawks, right on their own goal line. So first penalty of the grand final. The Hawks booted into touch. The Hawks looking to defend their title. What a season it's been. Look at that defence. Grand final defence. Welcome to grand final day. It's Frayne. Just short of the 40. As Leighton comes short. There's Carter playing the ball. The Hawks look to go straight through. Seymour, he's got support. Back on the right. And Wilson, he's under the post. Oh, the electrifying fullback. First try to the Hawks. And wasn't it impressive? Beautiful movement of the hands. Gagan was caught napping. Seymour delivered. And Wilson. Too quick, too strong, too good. Well, what a versatile player, Curtis Wilson. You can play in the halves, you can play in the centres, throw him into any position in the back line, and boy, how damaging is he? Has the opportunity now to convert the try from right in front of the post. 4 from 4 last week with the boot. He's on song today in the grand final. 6-0, 6 minutes gone. So Sydney turning it on weather-wise as the Hawks bringing it back. What a start for them. The minor premiers. This is Hughes. Very strong up front, aren't they? As they look to come through the middle corridor. Back for the kick. Risk. Pumping it downfield. Tutara. Driven back to his own towards 10. Did well to offload the footy. And this is Perkins. Taking the shot there of McElroy. Right on their own 30-metre line. First penalty of the grand final. To the way of the Sharks. Right on the halfway line. It's Cameron Cryer. Shoots this into touch. Gain of 20 metres. As Cryer played alongside the likes of Curtis Scott and Will Kennedy. Knows what big-time rugby league is all about. This is Pure. Comes back there now to Fepulei. Jahord. Leisha. Drifting. Cryer. Switching. Hawks trying to put Purcell into the ground. There's Gagan. Comes away this time again to Ben Jahord. So Leisha, dangerous from dummy half. It's a turnover there, but they chance their own ability. Taking chances in the grand final early. There's Fepulei over the top. Gagan taking the tackle. Along there with his 5'8" in Cryer. This is Cousins. So good go forward here. Leighton. He's very crafty. He's been very dangerous this season from acting half. There's Gagan again. Comes back now to Gray. This ball's going to bounce. There's Hughes. Quick hands. Needs to be down the sideline. They need to pass it. They do pass it. Razzle dazzle. Now look for the kick. It's going in towards the 10. They're going after it. And the Sharks, they've lost the football right on their own goal line. And we're going to have a scrum 10 metres out from the Sharks line. And the crowd, they don't like that decision. As we go to the replay. Beautifully weighted kick there from Gray. Everybody just standing around waiting to see what the footy would do. Hughes offloaded. The ball was kept alive. Back from Frayne. All of a sudden, he ended up seeing Leighton. This is where we'll have the scrum. 10 metres out from the Sharks line. There's Mitch Gray. Played in last year's grand final. What a great footy brain on him. So an opportunity now for the second time in the grand final. Leighton. Back to Carter. Rumbling downtown. Leighton. Working the left-hand side of the field. There's space out here. Scolari. He picks up Hawks' second try. It's 10-0 on the New South Wales Rugby League Grand Final scoreboard. Well, great execution. The back line backing their own ability. And Mitch Gray, great hindsight. And Scolari does the rest. Liam Scolari, no stranger to the New South Wales Canterbury Cup. Played for the West Tigers last season. Very strong finisher. So Curtis Wilson. From 12 metres in from the western sideline. Got a bird's eye view of this one. Let us know where you're watching our grand final day coverage. Hit us up on the New South Wales Rugby League Facebook page. So Curtis Wilson. And this one just spraying to the right-hand side of the post. So Ryde Eastwood Hawks in full control early on in the 2020 Sydney Shield Grand Final. Mark Shaw has hit us up on our Facebook page, listening to our coverage from the stadium. Dean Harrigan taking our coverage from Perth in Western Australia. Great to have your company around our great nation. Welcome to Grand Final Day. 3 huge games on the card. We'll launch into the Harvey Norman Women's Premiership next, featuring the Roosters and the North Sydney Bears. And then at 3:30 this afternoon, the Maitland Pumpkin Pickers and the Wolves. The Hawks looking around. Alo Fipo couldn't come up with it. Tutara comes away with it. Now this is Perkins. Just short of the 40. Good roll forward here from the Sharks. This is Anderson. And the Illawarra boy. We've seen him score from anywhere on the field throughout the season. So the pendulum. Can it swing back into the Sharks' favour here on grand final day? There's Seymour over the top on Gagan. What a gifted athlete. Plenty of skills, Gagan. There's Perkins. Turning it back away this time now to Raru. Picked up a try last week against Belrose. Now it comes away to Leisha. Out the back door from Cryer. To Haywood. To Tara. Offloads. They're dangerous when they can put it through the back line. They're a couple of metres away. Haywood delivering again. Spencer inside the 10. Put away there from Seymour. Purcell. Can he get there? He's close. He's held up. It's only the third tackle. So Purcell. Doesn't he love to hit a hole? He's our front on camera showing you how close he got. As we come back now to live pitches as Cryer puts one in towards the end goal area. Picked up by Wilson. And the electrifying fullback comes back out to the 20 with a penalty. They take the tap. Leighton through the middle. Well, from one end of the field to the other. Showing great ambition. Here's risk. There's a gap. Straight in towards the gap. Great ball. Frayne running away. Nobody's going to stop him. And the Balmain Junior picks up the third try for the Hawks here on Grand Final Day 2020. Wow. Incredible passage of rugby league. Adam Risk, look at that beautiful short ball. We'd be happy with his efforts there. And there's the gap, the yawning gap. And just look at the athleticism of the big number 11. Played for Cabra in the grand final last year. Second generation Hawk. Listen to the crowd in the background. Aiming for 5,000 in here today. But they're off to an electrifying start, the Hawks. Looking to go back to back in 2020. There's the try scorer. There's the nice crowd. Enjoying their time in the sun. So 1 from 2 so far today on grand final day for Curtis Wilson. The Sharks fans trying to put Wilson off. And Wilson, he converts. So it's one-way traffic in the grand final of the Sydney Shield for 2020. 16 points to 0. The Hawks, we know they've got a superstar roster. Risk leading him around the field. And only a way he knows how to. Of course, Adam Risk was named best on field in last year's grand final clash. So we're just going to take a drinks break here, as we have been doing throughout the 2020 season. A couple of minutes break before the teams get back into it. So referee today, Cameron Paddy, just telling both sides it's time to come back to halfway. So 16 points to nil. Let us know who you're barracking for. Hit us up on Facebook. Huge day of rugby league. Over the next 6 hours, your one-stop shop right here on Grand Final Day. And on behalf of everybody here at the New South Wales Rugby League, we'd like to acknowledge what you've done for our great game in 2020. Throughout the entire state, overcoming challenges, hurdles. We've done it with absolute class. So we thank you, the fans, the organisations and the players. So just short of the halfway line here. So it comes back away again from Leighton. This is Suli Ruka. Played in last year's grand final as well. This is going to be a testing kick. But Tutara takes it nicely. Now this is Anderson. So who do they look to here, the Sharks? Do they continue to come through the middle corridor, then come to the edge? So they're about to cross the halfway line as Haywood dropping it back on the infield. So they're 40 metres out now. Up we go. Off the boot there of Haywood. Testing catch at the back. For both fullbacks. Safe as the bank. That was Wilson playing it back. Scolari. Now to Gray, offloading. Alafipo over the halfway line, still going, rumbling past the 40. Take it down there from Gagan. Back from Wilson. Great ball. Seymour, shut the gate. Oh, that's class. And don't they know it? "22 minutes gone in the first half of the grand final, and the Hawks are out by 20 points to nil over the Sharks. Brilliant work again from Wilson. Seymour played in last year's grand final. Geez, super fit. Just doesn't he run good lines? The perfect line there towards the try line. He won't score an easier try on grand final day than that one. They're in red hot form. And they're turning it on. It's a fantastic story as well from the Hawks over many years. Just like to take you back to 1963, a team of 10 men. They came together to form the Ryde Eastwood District Rugby League Football Club. Their aspiration was to field a football team in First Division and to build it on community spirit. Haven't they done that since 1963? They've had plenty of success in many competitions as the kick is just waved away to the right-hand side of the post. As I mentioned, plenty of success across a lot of competitions that they've been associated with since 63. What's that, over 50 years in their own right. So we're back underway. On Grand Final Day 2020. It's Rahu, the captain. So we're live and exclusive from Bankwest Stadium. Grand Final Day. Understand that the Central Coast Roosters are in the stadium for the Harvey Norman Women's New South Wales Grand Final. It's coming away at 1:15 against the North Sydney Bears. There's Wilson, great ball. Alafavio inside the 20. He's still going. He got the ball out the back to Wheelhouse. And there's another one. Oh, it's a carve up. They're on their way to another title. Beautiful work as we're about to have a look on the New South Wales Rugby League replay. Here it is. Wheelhouse, sensational. There's the great carry. Alafipo, the big dummy, the big palm. Never say die, great ball. And Wheelhouse. Isn't he creative? And there's the support play. Big Reggie squatting them off like flies. Bennett Wheelhouse, the Balmain Junior. Loving it. He's had opportunity right across the field today. Curtis Wilson. His easiest assignment. Straight over the black dot. Wilson converts. And the Hawks take us out to 26 points to nil in the Sydney Shield Grand Final. Riley Patrick hitting us up on our Facebook page. Enjoying the coverage. So we're back here at Bankwest Stadium on Grand Final Day. 26-0 in the first half of football as there's a tiny knock on. And Callum Ellis, as he was bringing the ball back off his own goal line from the restart. Ellis, another Balmain Junior rep. Great motor for a big guy. Just keeps on producing. Still a performance in last year's grand final. So they're 20 metres out here. This is Gagan taking the tackle there of Seymour. Leisha coming short. This is Emery. They're looking for their first points on grand final day. Haywood. Gagan! Can he reach out? He's close, but he's denied. Leisha sending it away. They're only 2 metres away. Cryer. They've got an overlap out wide. Great defence from the Hawks. Haywood kicking into the back of a Hawk. It comes back then out to Fapulii. There's a chance out wide and over they go. Daniel Perkins picks up the first try to the Sharks. And the local junior puts them on the scoreboard in the 30th minute. And there he is. Beautiful pass. And Perkins finishing it off. As we take you down to our camera behind the post, this will show it perfectly on the front on. Bingo. Camera's positioned right around the stadium for grand final day. Hope you're enjoying our production. Players putting on an absolute spectacle. We're seeing some grand final beauties. There's the Sharks. This one. Can they bring it back around? It looks okay. Superb kick. And Cameron Cryer. Phenomenal stat, actually, 90% this year in 2020. He's been able to put straight between the black dot. He's in great form. So Ryde Eastwood. Play back underway. Head down into the last 8 minutes of the first half here on grand final day for the Sydney Shield. Raru. Put away there by Frayne. Leisha now comes short. Good hole run, needed to be. That was Lachlan Hughes, screaming for a penalty. So Hughes comes onto it again here. Charges into the defensive line. Plays it back to Leisha. Cross it comes from Haywood. Raru again. He's got his eyesight on the try line. Wheelhouse in there to tackle. As Cryer drifting, offloads, they'll go for the line, and Anderson, he's over in the corner. Second try on grand final day to the Sharks. And the crowd goes wild. It was great vision, as we're about to see right here from Cronulla. The double pump. And Anderson picked up a try last week over Belrose. And the Illawarra boy doing the region proud. Goes over untouched. So Cameron Cronulla. From right out on the chalk. Brought the ball back. As we can see, 25 metres out. The face of concentration. Looking to convert the Anderson try. From the sideline. He's got it! What a kick. Never looked like missing. And the fans urging their side back into the grand final contest. To the Hawks. Bang this one deep. They're lifting. And you can hear the crowd in the background that have come across from the Shire as Emery plays it back. Tackle made there from Seymour. So Matthew Emery plays it back on the 30. Dummy needs to be. Oh, here we go. Anderson down the sideline. He beat one. He's got support. Great tackle. A try-saving tackle in the grand final. Back from Hayward. Tutara. There's Hughes. He's got to go back away and clean it up. So Leacher. Cronulla drops one in the in-goal area. Gagan can't pick it up. Pounced on by the Hawks. Wilson was back there. Alofipo coming away with it. Great spirit. Scolari. He knows he's on grand final day. Put away there by Howard. So 14-point ball game. Inside the last 3 minutes as Risk runs it. Needs to be great hands. Frame delivers. Hughes offloads it. There goes the kick towards the back end of the field. It's come off the boot. Oh, cleaned up there by Tutara. They're from Wheelhouse. There's Seymour. Bang. Straight there into Perkins. Well, what a passage at the Sydney Shield Grand Final. It's alive and well at Bankwest Stadium. 14-point ball game. Hayward turns it away again. 3 men in the tackle. This time it was Carter. Wheelhouse drops downstairs. Back from Cronulla. Here goes the kick out wide. Scolari. Got to get back. And he's back into the field of play. Did well there, the winger. Here's Reggie. There's Gray again. They're looking for space through the middle. This occasion it couldn't be found. Here's Vella. Straight there into Emery. Last tackle. As Risk pumps this straight down to Tara. He's got space in front of him, the fullback. And straight back into Frayne. And a penalty. Goes to the Sharks right on their own 40-metre line. So they're going to get one last throw of the dice here leading into half-time. As Cryer finds the 40. Inside the final 90 seconds as Spencer plays it back. Tremontana to the 20. Getting off him there was Wheelhouse. So the grand final in the last 60 seconds of the first half as Gagan takes play to the 20. Leisha coming back away to Matthew Emery. So they're 12 metres out. Leisha. Hughes throws the dummy. Taken down there from Wheelhouse. Last play. As Leisha centre to the left. Cryer offloads it. Haywood. And Spencer on the last changeover. So with 30 seconds remaining in the first half of grand final day. Heading into our half-time break. Ryde Eastwood leading by 26 points to 12. The Sharks have been able to come back late. As we see now, the gap's opening up through the middle. And Tara, what a shot. What a shot there on Wilson. 5 seconds remaining in the first half. The siren's about to go. One last throw of the dice for the Hawks. Seymour, he puts it down. There goes the siren. And that's half time here in the 2020 Sydney Shield Grand Final. The Ryde Eastwood Hawks with the upper advantage. 40 minutes down. 40 minutes remaining. Can they go on with it? Or can Cronulla come back into the contest? We'll find out on the other side of this break. We'll break from Bankwest Stadium. This is grand final day for the New South Wales Rugby League. We'll be back after this. back for the second half of the Sydney Shield of 2020. It's the Hawks and the Sharks come back out of the race. 5 tries to 2 in the first half of football. Tries to the Hawks came thanks to Wilson, Scolari, Frayne, Seymour and Wheelhouse. Perkison and Anderson picking up the Sharks 2 tries in the 28th and the 32nd minute. Try banging home 2 conversions for the Sharks, 3 from 5 this afternoon for Curtis Wilson and the Hawks. So the stage is almost set. Will the Hawks go back to back? The Sharks will be oozing with confidence, especially with those 2 late tries to Perkison and Anderson. So Cryer gets the second 40 of the Sydney Shield Grand Final underway. And Ellis rumbles back with his first touch of the football. Comes back away now to Gus McElroy. Knows what winning a premiership is all about. This is Fisalossi. Big and powerful. As Gray. Dangerous. Always looking around for support as Seymour plays it back. Here's Gray again. Through the middle. Looking for gaps. Tremontara puts him down. Up we go. Oh, Anderson. Absolutely tremendous. Daniel Perkins. Played at the Cronulla Sharks in the 20s. There was Emery. Switching it back on the inside. The fullback is up in the line. To Tara. It's Haywood. Sending it short to the captain in Raru. So 30 metres out on the last tackle. Haywood. Probably not the kick that he was intending for. Fisalossi coming away with it. So good go forward here. Wheelhouse. Running straight there into Lachlan Hughes. Elafipo. Couple of metres inside the Sharks' territory. As Gray. Space out here to the edge. Here's Hughes. Coming away from the sideline. He's through. He's down to the 20. It was touched. And the Sharks dive on the footy inside their own 10. Now to Perkins. Cleaned up there from Vella. Now to Anderson. Finding his way there into Ben Fisalossi. So 3 minutes gone in the second half of the grand final. We're live and exclusive on the New South Wales Rugby League Facebook page. Leisha. He's back where it all started for him after playing in the NRL. Going to take the tap. Referee says come back. Come back, Michael. Cameron Paddy with the whistle. Cameron Cryer. His bright yellow, bright blue phyllo shoes. Finds the line, 20 metres out from the Hawks' goal line. Raru, look at the big man go. Leisha, dummy half. Haywood, Cryer, Tutara. Now to Lachlan Hughes, sending it back away to Cryer. Trevor Montara doesn't want to go into the ground. The man with the headgear. He's 2 metres out from the Hawks line. Alicia, dangerous. Raru, hard to stop. Right on the line. As Leisha again. Cryer puts one in towards the end goal. And Gray has got the fumbles. Now a penalty. A penalty to the Hawks. They're let off the hook. Penalty to Ryde Eastwood right on their own 10-metre line. As Adam Risk shoots it into Roque. So this grand final humming along quite nicely. Lost ball. Could this moment be a pivotal one? Referee Cameron Paddy, he's had a solid game. Hasn't given away too many penalties. The ball goes into the scrum. Haywood waits. Here's Purcell. Taken down there from Risk. Raru. 8 metres away. Leisha. Haywood, he's in! No! Obstruction, no try! Penalty! A penalty going to Ryde Eastwood. As they shoot for touch as we go to the replay. That was the penalty. As they shoot for touch. So momentum back with the Hawks. As they rumble to the halfway line through Zach Vella. Still a 14-point ball game. Kizolossi loses it. As the Sharks now finding their way back with the football through James Spencer. Slowly to his feet there. There's Elsie over the top. There's Leisha again surveying his options. He's about to do the same from here. Haywood throws the dummy. Great ball. Back to Anderson. Down the sideline. They flick it back on the inside. Let's keep an eye on the referee. Wilson giving his side of the story. As we go to the replay, this passage of play has resulted in a scrum, which will be fed by the Sharks. Only 10 metres away. So they're clawing their way back into the grand final. Pryor runs out of options. So they're right on the 10. So Michael Leacher again, turning it around. So Haywood, 12 metres away. This is Emery. Hard to put on his back. Now to Raru. So Leisha turning it to the right. Haywood offloads. Gagan cleaned up there by Alafipo. Here come the Sharks. Cronulla kicking one into the end goal area. Everybody's gone without it. That's our referee. That's Cameron Paddy going to signal here. He's going to tell the Hawks the proceedings back underway with a goal line dropout. So the first 10 minutes of the second half, hasn't the Sharks seen some of the footy? Plenty of possession. They need to turn this end of the field into 4 points pretty quickly. This is Matthew Emery. It's Leacher. Baru. They're up quickly on him. They need to. Leacher again. There's space out here to Tara. Bit of tunnel ball through the legs there of Gagan. As Perkins plays it back. Leisha delivering. Haywood. Dummying. Still going. So Leisha. Good gap. There's Hughes. So Leisha dangerous. And the ball spills out. Out of the possession of Jacob Gagan. Chancing their own luck as they had to do on the fourth play. Just couldn't quite go the way that they expected it. And turnover. Back to the Hawks. As we can see there, right on the 10-metre line. There's the vocal crowd. Travelling army in full voice from the Sharks as the Hawks look to bust them open. Back there now to Leighton, just a couple of metres short of the halfway line. Scolari picked up a try in the 11th minute of the grand final. 5 tries. Perkins and Anderson crossing the white stripe for the Sharks. Jacob, upended, brings a penalty. Feeling in this grand final, as you'd expect. Take the tap, right on the opposition's 30-metre line. There's Vella over the top. Leisha. Comes back there now to Raru. Leisha again. Haywood, good hands, needed to be. Anderson! Anderson scores in the corner for the Sharks. They're back in the grand final, and don't the crowd Don't the crowd know it? There's your try scorer. Brent Anderson picking up his double here on grand final day. First try of the second half. Well, they waited. It was on the back of enormous possession. The lightning speed and the agility of Anderson. The boy from Illawarra goes over in the corner. And that's his passage right there. They just couldn't stop him. Too dangerous. So Cameron Cryer from right out on the touchline. A hush goes around the ground. And waved away. So no change to the grand final scoreboard. Stay with us. Ryde Eastwood Hawks leading by 26 points to 16 in the 2020 Sydney Shield Grand Final. Ladies and gentlemen, at 1:15 today, we'll have the Harvey Norman Women's Premiership New South Wales Grand Final. The minor premiers are in the house. The Central Coast Roosters taking on a red-hot North Sydney Bears. So 24 minutes remaining in the Grand Final and a 10-point ball game. See Perkins on the bring back mission. There's the gap. It's unfolding. Away they go. Support on the right hand side. Haywood, he offloads the football. Razzle, dazzle, Haywood over the top. Anderson, he's got his hat trick. Oh, it's the razzle-dazzle grand final of 2020. And don't the fans? They're loving it. Clawing their way back into the grand final. Cronulla. Incredible passage of rugby league. Oh, how good's this? How good was the finish? Where do you start the replay on this one? We'll have to think about it. Now, producers have decided we'll roll the play from 40 metres out from the line, and that's exactly why the producers are the best in the business, not missing a beat here. Look at this, razzle dazzle, Haywood over the top, and Anderson. Well, he picks up his trifecta. And it all came because of this tremendous play through the middle corridor. Haywood delivering. Look at that lofted pass. Razzle dazzle, and Anderson finishes it off. Well, they can't afford to go to sleep here, the Hawks. We know attitude is everything. But the Sharks throwing caution to the wind. It's Cameron Cryer. Sprays it to the left-hand side, but we've got a grand final. 6-point ball game. The Hawks holding on. Sharks have bragging rights over the minor premiers. The last time they met was round 4. They handed them their first and only loss of the season, downing them comfortably 28-8 on the Hawks' home turf. That'll be in the back of their mind. This is Spencer, touching the back of his neck as he gets up and plays the footy. Now to the rampaging Raru. Seymour over the top. Leisha getting them going from dummy half, isn't he? Leisha back where it all started, after playing in the NRL. Up we go. Ball bounces. There's Wilson. He looks up and he's got the welcoming reception party led by Cryer right in his eyesight. But a penalty. There's the way to the Hawks. They'll stop the clock here as well. Crowd not happy. There's the Hawks. Some touch judges coming in. But we'll take a drinks break very shortly. In fact, we'll take it now. We'll take a drinks break right here with 20 minutes remaining in the grand final, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. We've seen 9 tries in this grand final. Haven't they been beauties? It's been great to watch. Hope you're enjoying what the players are dishing up for you at home. Cream of the crop as the 2020 Sydney Shield season goes. The Hawks finishing the season as minor premiers. Shields finishing second on the competition ladder. So Ryde Eastwood, they know they're 20 minutes away from back-to-back titles. A long way to go in this grand final. Look at the defence from Hughes. Pushing Alafupo back beyond his own 30. Sully Walker was playing the ball. McElroy. Now Hughes again. There's Leighton. Comes the left. Gray throws a dummy. Offloads. Would go forward. So that's the 30. Last tackle now for the Hawks. As Gray offloads. Wilson kicking. Taking it nicely is Anderson. Straight there into Hughes. So the grand final humming away quite nicely. This is Purcell. There's Leighton on Perkins. Got the ability, don't they, the Sharks to offload. There's the ball on the ground, picked up. This time by Hughes. There's the referee. Puts a stop to the clock. 18 minutes remaining in the battle of 2020. us up on Facebook. Let us know how you think the final 18 minutes could well unfold. Looks like Spencer there. We'll battle on. It's the Hawks here. Finding their way now through McElroy. There's Leighton. Finding Gray. What a match. What a season. The captain. A tremendous footy brain. This is Ellis. Finds the shot right there of February. As they now come short to Frayne. Second generation Hawk. It's in the family. Risk sends it away to Gray. Nice ball. It needed to be. Back to Risk. Razzle dazzle. Gray. Scooped up. And they're brought down. Stolari. 8 metres away. Gray again. Here goes the kick. Oh, what a nice catch. Penalty right in front of the sticks. Inside the 10. The Sharks. Tremendous. Stop that onslaught coming their way. So they've reversed the risk. So they rumble back outside their own 20-metre line. Defence getting slowly there off Raru. And a Fepuli. Just seems to find a new gear each week. Hayden. Isha, dangerous. Classy. That's experience. He's still going inside the 20. What a run. Haywood picking over the top. They've lost the football and they've got to take it over the dead ball line. We're going to have a goal line dropout in the grand final of 2020 in the Sydney Shield. Well, this is their moment. And the crowd, they know it. So just off the clock. There's a Sharks player right down inside the 10-metre line, receiving a little bit of attention. They're tough. It's the lock forward in DJ Purcell. As we get back underway, the goal line dropout. Dribbles down to the 20. Fepuli revving his motor up. Alicia, Karaya, Haywood, Tutara. Referee has said, play on here. Anderson plays it back. Bailey Haywood delivers. Raru still going, the big number 10. Finally put away by Suli Kua. Here come the Sharks. Karaya, Tutara, away to Perkins. He's put away there by Scolari. Down by 6. Last tackle. They're going to kick out wide. Where's Anderson? Anderson can't come up with it. Purcell called back. No try. No try. And they've dodged it. The Ryde Eastwood Hawks. And listen to the Sharks crowd. They're revved up at full maximum as the Hawks continue to bustle their way through the middle. Gray delivers. So from one end of the field to the other, the Sydney Shield Grand Final. Only 6 points in it. As Leighton finds Gray. He takes them on. Put away there by Fepuli. He's hurt too, Fepuli. His wrist pumps one in towards the in-goal area. Pressure for Anderson. He'll have to play at it. Can he get back into the field of play? It's going to be a goal line dropout. Well, great kick. No other choice but to play at the ball. So are they thinking field goal here? Should they come to the last tackle to put them out to a 7-point buffer? Carter winds himself up. Taken down there by Leisha. Sulikua. Down by Fepuli. There's Leighton again. Comes to the short side. Frayne straight through. Try. Don't worry about the field goal when you've got big number 11, Justin Frayne, the Balmain Junior. He picks up the 4-pointer and picks up his double. Oh, the human bulldozer. Lethal. Too good. Great line. Over he goes, the second generation Hawk. Another Balmain Junior. There's the gap. And that's his second. Kick of delight. He knows his side's now well on their way to back-to-back grand final titles. An important kick from Curtis Wilson. Just to give them a 12-point buffer. Harvey Norman Women's Premiership is next. 1:15. The Roosters and the Bears. Here's Curtis Wilson. And he sprayed it. So 10 minutes remaining in the grand final. A 10-point ball game. Pickers coming down the M1 to tackle the Glebe Burwood Wolves. It's a good day for football. And it's a good opportunity here for the Sharks. They've come back up with the footy. Tackle count restarted. The captain. Here's Raru. Finding Leisha. Tremontana. Italian prop. Tough as Tukin defender. Plays with plenty of passion. Now to Fepuli. Loses it. Penalty. Raked out. The ball was stripped out of the tackle. So Leisha taking the tap. It's Hayden Fepuli. There's Leisha. Spinning it to Haywood. To Benchahor. So down by 10. Inside the last 9 minutes. Fepuli. Can he reach out? Denied by a metre. As Leisha again. Finding Cryer. Quick hands. Haywood delivers to Tara. They're 5 metres away. As Spencer, he throws the dummy. Held up there by Frame. Last play. Haywood kicking. There's Mitch Gray. He knew what was coming. Great positional play by their halfback. Hello Fipo. Walking past the 30. Now this is Seymour. Takes it beyond the 40. The 2020 Grand Final. 10 points, the margin. Live and exclusive today on the New South Wales Rugby League Facebook page. As Lachlan Hughes did almighty well to get the ball out the back to Jacob Gagan. There's Carter. McElroy. A bit of niggle here in the grand final. Tension's high. Touch judges coming over. Giving their version of events to Cameron Paddy. There's Big Carter. Report for a penalty. So go to the replay. Bang it into touch. Right on the opposition's 30. 7 minutes remaining in the grand final. The Sharks are down by 10. It's Haywood again. Delivering the ball to Raru. Haywood. Out the back door, Cryer, quick hands, away it goes to Perkins! Perkins is in the corner! They're going to consult with the touch judge, but they've given the try. Try to Perkins, and the local junior gets them back within 6. An incredible grand final try. What great vision from Cryer to Gagan, Perkins, bingo. So they're going to go with the conversion from Cryer. From the touchline. In front of his family and friends. He nails it. What a ripper. Right over the black dot from the touchline. Oh, we've got a grand final on our hands. And the Hawks not in any rush to get back to halfway. As the clock ticks away. And we're back underway, ladies and gentlemen, for the final 4 minutes of the Sydney Shield Grand Final. Hawks hanging on to a 4-point margin. That's Spencer. Leachar again. Signalling the traffic to go through the middle corridor. It was Hughes. Leisha, he sees the gap. Can he offload? No, he's still going, Leisha. What a run. Got to be a penalty, and they take the tap. Here come the Sharks. The grand final is within their sights. Fepuli, back to Leisha, giving it away to Haywood. Raru. Leisha finding Haywood, delivering the Cryer to Tara. Comes in from fullback. Shuttlewood goes short. Fepuli. He's in. It's going to be a try to the Sharks, and we're going to be locked up in the grand final. 30 all. Wow. There's your try scorer, Sharks fans. Hayden Fepuli. Finding a new gear each week. Bang. Let's listen and watch and learn from this. How powerful. Well, what a turn of events in the grand final. Cameron Cryer. The most important kick in his rugby league career coming up right now. Minutes remaining. What a comeback. There's Cryer. He knows his mission. He knows what awaits. He thumps it home. And the Sharks go to the front by 32 points to 30. With 2 minutes remaining in the 2020 Sydney Shield Grand Final. And we're back underway. And it's gone into touch. It's gone into touch. And the scrum will be fed on the 30. As they rush over to Packet. The Ryde Eastwood Hawks. We've got time off. It's not over yet. Buckle up. The ball goes into the scrum. Hello, Fipo. Taken sideways there by Gagan. So inside the last minute of the grand final as McElroy. That's a quick play of the ball. Talk about the pendulum, it's swinging, back to Risk. They throw the dummy, back to Wilson. Take it down there from Haywood. Here's Hughes. Risk. Throwing caution to the wind. Carter plays it. Leighton. He offloads it back to Gray. Now running forward. Seymour. He's denied. The Hawks. No try. Little push and shove. So close yet so far. Incredible defense. It's a cliche in our great game of rugby league. Defense will win you games. That defense there might just win them the premiership. .50 seconds to go. As Jacob Gagan. He knows their mission right now. They've just got to hold on to the footy. With the Hawks. Look at this defense. Oh, it's been a razzle-dazzle. Raru. 25 seconds left. Penalty. Pitches tell the story. The sirens in the background. We'll keep an eye on our official. He hasn't given time yet. In fact, he sent a player off. So Tyler Seymour been sent from the field. The last dying seconds of the grand final. So the siren has gone. But it's not all over yet. Penalty to the Sharks. What a victory! Incredible! the Sharks, the premiers of the Sydney Shield for 2020. Congratulations to the Sharks. Commiserations to the Hawks. But what a day. What a day for the Shire. To come here and deny the Ryde Eastwood Hawks back-to-back grand final titles, definitely no easy feat. But they've done it with class, grit and determination to be premiers of the 2020 Sydney Shield. What great atmosphere around the ground. The players heading over down to their loyal fan base and supporting the people that have supported them throughout the season. An incredible day, an incredible victory. And look at those faces of joy. They've just won the grand final. The Sydney Shield champions of 2020, the Sharks. This is what it's all about. Incredible scenes. Premiership glory back to the Shire. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. What a gala of grand final football throughout the afternoon. Coming up next, we have the Central Coast Roosters tackling the North Sydney Bears for the Harvey Norman Women's Premiership. That's our next clash. But we'll stay with these pictures. Memorable moments here at Bankwest Stadium for the Sharks.
typical grand final spirit. It went right down to the wire there in the final stages. The Hawks came out of the blocks fast and strong, but the Sharks showed that fighting spirit we've seen this season, hitting the front in the dying stages. I think we can all agree it was... We now pay tribute to both teams with the official presentations. Joining me on stage, Mr. Bob Walsh, New South Wales Rugby League board member, and Mr. David Jordan, New South Wales Rugby League senior. First up, we would like to thank our matchday officials, our referee, Cameron Paddy, touch judges, Mitchell Stone, Cameron Mitchell, and our in-goal officials, Damien Brady and Clayton Wills. A big round of applause for our matchday officials here at Bankwest Stadium this afternoon. Well, I'd now like to welcome David Trodden to present our Player of the Year recipient from the 2020 Sydney Shield season. They'll be taking home their medal this afternoon, and this year that honour goes to Ryde Eastwood Hawks, Reggie Alafipo.
Go 4. Try. That's behind. Grounding.
Just watch the trainer for a hand. Good.
Well played, Reggie. Now for our Player of the Match recipient, which will be presented by Bob Walsh. And this year that honour goes to Cronulla Caringbah Sharks number 6, Cameron Cryer.
Shake your hand while you're putting it. Thanks, mate. Get it on your neck.
Let's take off.
Well played, Cameron. Now the 2020 Sydney Shield Premiers, the Cronulla Caringbah Sharks. Bob and David will now present the Sydney Shield Trophy to captains Michael Leisha and Tox Raru.
What's going on? Congratulations, boys.
Hold the shield up. Thank you. Well done, mate. Well done, mate. Hold the shield up.
Mate, say something first. Say something.
I can't say anything because I'm so sore. Hey guys, just want to say massive thanks to Ryde. Yeah, he's played awesome that first half. He's unlucky not to win it, but we've got a bunch of lunatics over here that drink more beers than we train, but we come through with the goods. And I just want to thank all our coaching staff and my old man and Steve Kelly as the two coaches. We definitely would have got on the field each week if it wasn't for you two. So I love everyone here, and fuck it, let's go, boys!
A big congratulations to the Cronulla Caringbah Sharks, your 2020 Sydney Shield Premiers. Well, a big thank you to Mr. Bob Walsh and Mr. David